Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Victoria here. Today's video is all about a pantry mini makeover and organization. Let's jump right in. Okay, here is our pantry. We have dog food, water and canned goods, some basket, but I'm not even really sure what's in. The kids' snack baskets, which clearly need some love. Random bulk stuff. Chaos and more chaos. We have all that space up there, but that I feel like super wasted, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that right now. And then our hanging things. And there's that. Okay, so this is the before. So the first thing I wanted to do was just take everything out and start cleaning, and you can see the inside of our pantry has not been cleaned out and I don't even know when. It is so gross, like gross. I've told you guys before, but the mint is my absolute favorite seasonal scent from Mrs. Meyer's. So I was just going to wipe off the walls and the baseboards. I actually took a magic eraser before this and cleaned off as much as I could with that and then wiped this up. What I've decided is that the inside of the pantry needs to be painted. I am not a good painter, so I am not going to paint it, but it needs to be painted terribly. And then from there, I just started going through to see what all we could keep, what all we needed to get rid of. And I am ashamed and embarrassed to say how much of our food was expired or out of date. I felt horrible throwing away some of that, or so much of that food. So here you see me taking all of the groups of food, like if it's rice or if it's some kind of sweetener or breakfast food, and kind of setting it all out together on the table so that I can start putting it into containers to keep the pantry more organized. My inspiration for this project came from Catherine at Do It on a Dime. She made these faux wood shelves out of foam board and contact paper from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna have her original video linked in the description box below so that you can totally check that out if you want to. I thought I'm gonna give this a try. My shelves are bigger than hers, so I had to do some adjusting. I did a lot of measuring, a lot of taping, but you guys let me know in the comments below. Do you think it looks cheap or do you think it looks good? You'll be able to see the full picture at the end. If you like this kind of video, I would love for you to stick around, be a part of my YouTube family. Please subscribe and hit the little bell next to the subscribe button. That just lets you know when I am uploading new videos, and it costs nothing and it would mean the world to me. The way this works is you take the big piece of foam board and you lay it over your shelf and measure everything out and make it fit flat. And so then you take a 2-inch piece of foam board and you're gonna tape that to the front so that it looks like the front of the shelf. So here I'm measuring out the 2 inches that's gonna go over the front of the shelf. This was definitely some trial and error. For instance, I taped the pieces together the first time before I covered them. I also taped them together before I cut them the first time. So it was definitely trying to figure out what worked for me. I found that taping them together and then cutting them in one long piece was easier. And then I'll show you in a little bit covering them separately and then taping them together made a lot more sense for me. You can see here I was measuring. I thought I could get both the big piece and the 2-inch front flap off of one piece of the contact paper, but what I learned is that you need enough room to wrap it around, otherwise it won't stick. So that didn't work. So on the next one, you can see me cutting it, putting it on top, and really giving myself an extra room to wrap. To get the paper to lay really flat, I cut a small square out of each corner so that you fold it and it lines up directly on the edges and there isn't any overlap. It made it stick a lot better and it just made it look a lot better overall. After wrapping the big piece and the front flap in the contact paper, then you line them up. You take packing tape, which I also got from the Dollar Tree, and tape them together on the underside. And this allows the top to just flip down. See, like that. It's like a little shelf. When I installed the shelves, they weren't super secure, so I used this poster tack that I also got from the Dollar Tree. I ended up just tacking it on the front of our shelves to the back of the flap of the faux shelves that I made. I don't know how secure I feel like it is, but I feel like it's better than it was, and the weight of our pantry items kind of helps secure the rest of the shelf. If any of you decide that you want to try this and you make it, please tag me on Instagram at Victoria Day so I can see. I was going to put my canned goods shelf storage rack thing back in there, but then it broke. Alright y'all, this is it. This is the final result. Y'all let me know if you think it's cheap looking, if you like it. Please subscribe, let me know if you like this kind of video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!